Hello, magic casters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance, welcome to my spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 8th episode of our 3rd level spell series. Today we have an interesting spell in the way that I would make an argument that for 99% of you, it might be utterly useless. Which is really weird, because I've always considered this channel to kind of be like the one real place that puts a spotlight on every spell and tries to frame them in the best lighting possible. But this one is, it's interesting. There's one case where it's super useful, but outside of that, it's kind of meh. We're talking about Catnap, which is about as exciting as it sounds. It is usable by the Bard, Sorcerer, Wizard, and the Artificer, and it is found in Xanathar's Guide to Everything, which is really weird because Xanathar has a ton of great spells, but it also has this one. Now let's take a look at the mechanics and see if you are as underwhelmed as I am. The effect at a glance is as followed. 3 creatures within range fall asleep. If left undisturbed, they gain the benefits of a short rest. That's right, short rest. The cast time is 1 action, the range is 30 feet, the duration is 10 minutes, and at higher levels you can target 1 more creature per each spell slot level above 3rd. The components are somatic and material. If you're curious about that material component, it is a pinch of sand, which makes sense thematically, and the school's enchantment, which also makes sense. Now, yeah, it's benefit of a short rest. That's about it. Let's take a look at the full description and see exactly what's going on here. You make a calming gesture, and up to 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious through the spell's duration. This spell ends on a target early if it takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap it awake. If a target remains unconscious for the full duration, that target gains the benefits of a short rest, and it can't be affected by the spell again until it finishes a long rest. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using the spell slot of 4th level or higher, you can target 1 additional willing creature for each slot level above 3rd. Alright, so to uber simplify, 10 minutes equals a short rest with this spell for up to 3 party members. It hurts me inside. I mean, clearly there's some upside just through virtue that there are a lot of short rest dependent classes out there, like the Warlock, Monk, those guys. Outside of that, I mean, I suppose in a pinch it might come in handy, but I'll get into that in a little bit here. That being said, let's check out the alternative uses. So in terms of ways to actually use this, I think as like a quick power nap, like let's say you're on a long rest and exhaustion is about to set in, but it hasn't really, I'd make an argument that this spell would help deter the effects of exhaustion for a little bit longer. Outside of that though, this is actually meant to be used with an alternative game mode called Gritty Realism. What Gritty Realism does is it kind of changes the time parameters around resting. So instead of 1 hour short rest like usual, it's actually 8 hours. And it's 7 days to do a long rest, which is pretty dang ludicrous. So that's where this spell comes in handy, and that's kind of what it's meant to be used for or with, at least as far as I can tell, because there are going to be very few circumstances where you are able to be unconscious for 10 minutes opposed to being like just relaxing for an hour. There are going to be very few situations where the 10 minutes of unconscious behavior is better. Outside of that, there are spells like Rope Trick that you can do a short rest in and keep you safe and affect more than 3 people. So it is a hard to sell, and Rope Trick's a lower level as well, so I don't know. That being said, if you have any alternative uses, thoughts, questions, ideas, comments, concerns, please put them down beneath in the comments section. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you like that cool artist renditioning of Absurd and you like your own hand-drawn D&D picture, please check out the guild hall to figure out exactly how to do that. And as always, guys, happy casting.